All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV, and as you can see from the title, there are reports of Leon Bailey's exit from Aston Villa. No, we're gonna get into some details in regards to that and find out where are these reports coming from, what is the deal around this aspect, and what could really be driving this report. So these reports are coming from Give Me Sports. But in the same sense, let's get to the YouTube aspect before we get into the article. Smash the like button, people. As you know, we really like when you guys smash the like button because it helps the channel, it helps the visibility of the videos, and would really appreciate it if you share the content. I know most of you guys are actually in a one or two groups, either Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, some form of group, even Instagram group. And most definitely, hit that subscribe button as we go and get into the details. So let me bring up the article so the guys can see what I'm talking about right now. Where's the article? Good. So we have found the article. Good. I think that's much better. All right. So the article states that Steven Gerrard could sell £25 million star after just 12 months. That is what the article says. Could. Keyword. Keyword. I want you guys to remember the keyword, which is could. So let me read a little bit more into the article now. As you can see, Steven Gerrard is not so happy. So Aston Villa winger Leon Bailey could be sold at the end of the season, according to Transfer Insider. Dean Jones. Bailey only arrived last summer, but injuries have restricted him to just a handful of starts since he made the £25 million move from Bayer Leverkusen. How has Bailey performed this season? Having scored 39 goals and laid on 26 assists during his 5 years in Germany, many are expecting the attacker to hit the ground running and take the Premier League by storm. Unfortunately, that's not how football is. Bailey marked his top flight bow with an assist before hammering home his first Aston Villa goal on his home debut in the victory over Everton the following month. His corner earlier allowed Villa to open the scoring, but he got injured when scoring his goal, which put him out of action for the next month. No. Why is that not? Okay. What? Why this thing just keep jumping? Okay, so I'm back at it. I do apologize for it. I don't know why it keeps jumping. It went back. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing me that. Good. Okay, so let's continue. Once he returned, he could feature in Villa's next 6 games, although he's continued to be crushed by injuries and has started just 4 matches in all competition, which have limited his game time to just 460 minutes. In total, Bailey has missed more than 15 games through injury and is currently having very little impact under Steven Gerrard. Bailey did not return from more than 2 months out with a thigh problem, but Jones reckons Villa could look to sell him this summer if the circumstances are right. So what did Jones have to say about Leon Bailey? He told Give Me Sports, Bailey, I'm not so sure about. I think that he really could be moved on in the summer in the right circumstances. So saying that the right circumstances, I think they're speaking about the right valuation, if someone should meet that valuation. The 24-year-old has hardly had a chance to prove himself since signing for Villa, with injuries completely overshadowed his time in English football. Bailey has already shown glimpses in a Villa shirt, while his record in the Bundesliga speaks for itself. However, with Villa likely to invest heavily in their squad this summer to try and give a Gerrard every chance of building a side that can challenge for Europe should a suitable offer come in for Bailey. They might want to out they might want to cut their losses and move on. And move him on. On this day, there aren't many more exciting and dangerous wingers that are within Villa's reach, but Gerrard's patience might already be wearing thin, which could therefore lead to a swift Villa Park exit less than 12 months after he arrived. So, personally, I don't think this is good news. I'm being honest. I honestly don't believe that this is good news. We have already discussed these issues surrounding Leon Bailey and his time at Aston Villa and what we're seeing so far of this current situation. Now, I do believe that Leon Bailey is a talented player. It is surprising that these articles are coming out, and most of the times when you see these articles, it's like how could I put it now? You ever heard the term there's no smoke without fire? Something must have been said. There has to be some gesture, some ideology. It has to come from somewhere. I don't think someone is just going to come up and just turn up and write an article stating that they will make such a bold move of selling one of their starlet that they've just purchased. Now, in regards to a team and building a team, I do think that Aston Villa has a really good squad. I highly doubt that this squad needs a lot of investment. If you should look from the defense onto the attack, they do have a solid outlet of a team. They do have a solid outlet of a team. Now, even with Leon Bailey being out at this moment, they do stand a strong chance of finishing basically mid-table. They do stand a strong chance. And we have to remember that they started off quite slowly, and all the issues with managers and those stuff that played a big part. You can see where Gerrard coming in and slightly stabilizing the ship just a bit. I don't think that the addition is actually a prolific winger they might need. I do think that they might need a possible strong central defensive midfielder and also a prolific striker. That is where I do think they have a vast amount of options out wide, and I don't think that necessarily the sale of Leon Bailey could really be of a major issue. The problem that I have is that selling Leon Bailey would have bring in that fund, but I do think that they have other players who they are likely to take off the books. They just recently bought Chambers from Arsenal, in which they don't necessarily need. So I do think that they have other pressing issues to deal with. So the sale of Leon Bailey, I do think that this might be some paper talk or someone just, I honestly don't know. But as I said, there's no smoke without fire. Something must be brewing. Something is likely to happen. But I won't say it won't happen. I won't say it will never happen. We don't know. This is just transfer talk, and the transfer season is not even that close as yet. And these rumors are the rumor mill has already started. But we will see. We'll see. I do think that he has a bright future, and it's hard for me to tell because what I've seen of Leon Bailey so far is that, and specifically Steven Gerrard, whenever Leon Bailey is maybe 80% fit, Steven Gerrard is eager to get him into the starting lineup, and he has learned from that in regards to forcing him into the starting lineup, where you now see that he returned right back to the medical board immediately. So I do think that Gerrard thinks of him highly, but the problem is that his injury issue will always be a problem for any team in particular. And once Leon Bailey should stay fit, I do think that they have a tremendous player on their hand, and I don't think that they will regret paying that money for him if he should stay fit. I don't think so, and I do think that he can bring in a hefty amount of returns in regards to goal contribution, goals or an assist, or even just his energy, his enthusiasm, how he approaches the game. But we'll see how that one goes. We will see how that one goes. People, I won't go any further on this one. Hopefully you guys are doing fine. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, people. As you know, Military Guna TV, people. And we are out.